they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. Right. And I don't need you to okay it. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
All right, Coach, so this old place not quite done yet. There is playoff football to be played in the East Bay in Oakland, California. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Oakland Raiders. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
What up? What you say, nigga?
Here we go. Black 80!
On first down, Myra. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, there'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Garoppolo now. Throwing left side, it's complete. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw is Garoppolo. They'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early, because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Jackson. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only short-term memory,
all them niggas bullshitting.
A whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Shit, I'm trying to get one from the nigga, but the nigga, I don't know, man.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I was like, nigga, how the fuck do you be making trades with niggas? Because you trying to get over.
Came at the exact time.
The nigga was like, because I posted Clemens, and he was like, give me Clemens, Williams, and Hubbard. Then it was like, I'll send you a first this year and the first next year. Like, nigga, no.
Looking left side, he's got it.
He might not even be on this shit next season.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam.
That's Q1, cousin.
Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here, complete.
Damn.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate.
I said, I don't know what Cam was thinking.
They'll run on 1st down. Myrick. Credit him with a 1-yard
gain. He got a player now and then because he ain't never been kicked out of the league.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yeah, you can tell you talking about me.
2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Here we go. Come on. Two tight. Hey. You got three. Three down.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure
I was trying to get Saquon from the nigga.
Don't get too greedy. He forced it.
Nigga, I'll give you help with niggas seeing Saquon.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. And there's also a flag down. And it's in the area of holding. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without.
So you're going to trade the nigga or not?
The hold. They're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
Yeah, because I told you when I was on the phone with you yesterday, I'll give you a first. And you was like, no, I'm a keeper.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
Okay. You don't say that.
They're good.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side.
Come
and
on.
that's going to be incomplete.
That's a fucking pick.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Carl Lawson gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also fourth down now. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. We're scoreless after 1.
This defense is so fucking good. The line is so solid. How the fuck you get in the line?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. Now the Raiders have got him. Khalil Mack able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's who you're looking for.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Right there, 54 miles.
This time Jackson will throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
No.
Ready? That's it. Go. 45's the mark. We own them.
I got Graham, though. You can just did my identity.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play.
I could build running backs to that star trade, but we'll be trying to get them abilities.
And keeping him from a first down.
They stopped him in his tracks.
Ball off.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
You got a first in this draft, Showtime?
Yep.
You want to get rid of it?
Nope.
The Raiders into the red zone.
You
for the
played
first
me
time.
with that Daniels pickup anyway. How you gonna give me the high pick?
Now a give to Jenkins running right. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
I know the scouting report.
It's gonna be the same fit.
Yeah, I already know. They both fucking beating ass right now.
His ability to read, react, and make a play.
Why these niggas?
He looked like one of those guys.
Well, they corralled just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the
Chubb was a
first
little
down.
younger, we could have talked about that other one.
First points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. Jackson now. Under pressure, down he goes.
Okay, I need to go get Fred back. He's back.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
I took the best years from that nigga.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Yep.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
I want this nigga Kawhi, but they ain't fucking with me.
I hope they don't.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. And that's caught by Landry. Touchdown, Raiders. A 9-yard touchdown there as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah,
what you looking for in the draft, Shotyme?
Usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Linebackers, I got them. Defensive backs, I got them. D-linemen, I got them. I got Clements.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
You ain't about to get another one of my first. Nigga, I already gave you one.
Nigga, you gonna get a 99 defensive tackle or a left end or right end, whatever you put him at.
Why are you trying to give him up, though? If you already... Why you trying to get a nigga up?
Honestly, I'm trying to get a nigga up because...
All your high niggas, I can't sign.
And I'm sure on your sideline they're thinking...
He's signed.
Do we still want to try running for that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes.
No, I'm just trying to get rid of the nigga because the nigga right below him is a 90 at a star trade. I got him to a 90 at a star trade, dude long. And I was just going to move him to a fucking... I mean, I was going to let him stay at DT.
Less of a field goal attempt for him.
And I was going to fucking just move Clements to an end, but then the fucking picked up that end in the draft, so he's starting. So I was just trying to get rid of Clements.
Yeah, no, I can't move nothing.
I got that other end, Watts. So I couldn't move him to that end. Look like I'm gonna be stuck with the nigga. The only nigga that wanted him was the Steelers and the fucking Giants.
5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
But I'm not giving the Steelers shit on defense. You got me fucked up. You got some offense.
He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march.
Niggas a safety at linebacker. It's the other nigga, man. Can Simmons play every position.
Legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. As his guys are in for 6, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Man, I should have fucking fumble in the...
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
You don't fumble all year. You get to the playoffs.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet, see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Jackson to throw again. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Nigga, you must be smoking dick.
At the 30. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. When you don't see this often, a quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
I should have kept pushing to the left.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down now, Myron. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and
Let's go!
And he
Jimmy,
will score.
use them feet.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I'm going to make this real quick.
That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
What's up with this trade, man? You still trying to make it happen?
Now this time he'll look to throw.
Yeah, because our shit was approved. I'll tell that nigga Jack. I'll send him the messages like, our shit was approved already.
But I think the
I was just that working
this
for
will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
No, you don't care. Send me Rashawn then.
Nah, nigga, hold on. Going a little too far.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last
Yeah,
play
I'm like,
in the second
shit,
quarter.
Hold on, nigga. Hold on. All right. Nah, it's just because Jack don't. He just.
Yeah, I already know.
You know,
He don't fuck with us, but that's all. I already know, nigga. That was all that nigga read.
Final play of the half here.
He the only nigga that communicates really with the nigga out the group.
And that'll be
nigga, he wouldn't even know we fucked together if it wasn't for
shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, it's going big. Let me tell this nigga.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On second down, Jacobs. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. Cleveland Farrell gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Jackass. What a fucking trade.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Fuck it, I guess I'm about to sign that nigga right after this game. You bullshit. That lineman.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
My nigga Caden Stearns got 7 interceptions this year.
They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely,
Turn up,
just
nigga.
needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
My leading rusher, that shit going to have to change. I'm about to run with this nigga Mickens this whole game.
Jackson throwing again. Gets his 2 running back Aaron Jones. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
Nigga, the Jags and the FOL really don't be playing like that, huh?
There's a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
45. Mike, 45. Oh, here we go.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got his man. That's Landry. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. This complete to Jones. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. From the shotgun to give to Jones. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He wants it all for the end zone.
Come on, Bates. That's
Both
a
players
pick.
were there offensively and defensively.
Oh, my
But it
God.
falls incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary have really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Oh,
Listen,
yeah,
they've
good
worked
shit.
together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which
Hold your
means you're going to lose the
fucking
field position
Bernie.
battle as a general rule.
Block.
But they're looking for it now as a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Myra. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. On play action, it's Garoppolo. That is incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line.
Little ocean water slush from Sonic.
Excellent placement. And off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like,
this next drive?
Hypotenuse. I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
No, that's you, partner. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
Throw the ball, nigga, you wide the fuck open.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Jet sweep, Boyd with it.
Wow, how did he fucking...
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
I'm not so crazy about where they decided to run that play, but I like the play itself, because if you continue to run it and show it, you're going to create openings that you hope to exploit later in the game.
Good shit.
Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th.
Y'all see this shit?
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now a give, right side. Myron. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, Myron. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, I don't even get on my nerves about this nigga. This nigga takes so long to pick this fucking plays.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Bro, time to fuck on.
Take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Sneaky shit.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. That is complete here on the first play of the drive.
Fumble.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Against his own defense.
Wants to run. Hey, watch this. Big in. Watch safety creep. Safety's on the run.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson.
Well, I got the franchise tag, Baylock.
And he'll go down.
Baylock.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaching, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and forever. Now Jackson.
Let me get over there.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does. And that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
A huge play there on the screen pass. 48 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. On play action, now Garoppolo. And he's going to
that.
Taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
I don't know why they always call my fucking wide receiver a running back. Close to his running back.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? They'll run it now out of the gun. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
That fucking win out on the other day.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will extend their lead even further. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
When y'all sub me in this game.
On the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, field goal, field goal.
Bates better get an X back there.
Makes it that much harder. Puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jackson now. Going to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw is Jackson. It's caught. Jones. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pick up there at 20 yards. Play action. Now Jackson. It completes it to Boyd.
Jackson.
Raider first down, 17 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays.
Yeah, everything advanced today.
Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance.
They would not let me get past that.
Right down.
That's some bullshit.
He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one will
get around this fucking lineman.
He's
not even blocking me. It just...
So look at this. He'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. This to get it back to a 1-score game. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So we're back to a 1-score game, and now you figure we'll likely see an onside kick.
Yeah, they've only got the 1 timeout remaining, so I think they've got to take a chance of getting the ball back.
And this is going to be recovered by the Bengals hands team. And they're going to hang on and win this game. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said
that
the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That's what's up.
And they will take a knee here.
Yeah, that's what's up. I think I did. Yeah, I know I did. Damn, I can't join there? Whatever, then.
Short of the first is 3 down. So 3rd and 4 down territory.
Here we go. 20!
Shut the fuck up.
and they go into every job to keep that guy clean.
They go to a knee here, and with that, it's on to the AFC title game. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship.
Shut up.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the Best